Hi guys, I am Michaela, owner of East Bay Dog Spot, and this is my dog Biggie, and today we are going to be showing you how to teach a stay to your dog. So oftentimes in our beginner basics class we talk about the implied stay. So when we say sit or down, it's expected that they hold position there for a little bit of time. Good boy. So we want them to hold it. Usually I won't introduce a true stay until about 30 seconds of an implied stay built. There's 3 D's of a stay or all training. It's distance, duration, and distraction. So we're gonna cover all those here today. I want you to practice in both a sit and down. You're gonna find that most dogs are gonna have a preferred position. So they'll want to either lay down or sit. One is stronger than the other. Practice your stay in both of them. So what that's going to look like, we're going to go ahead and start with our dogs and we're going to put them in position. So I'm gonna start with a sit. I'm going to bring Biggie here. I'll say sit. Yes, I'll say stay. And we're going to just start with duration. So in the beginning, when we're doing duration, we are just going to reward periodically for them staying. I don't want the reward at the end because you're going to find when we add distractions, it's going to be very challenging to reinforce them for staying in position if they think the treat is the release. So I'm going to treat him periodically, and then we're going to make sure we get our release word in there. So the first thing we need to do is the duration. How long can our dog hold it with just the stay? Do that. Oops. They break. We're going to put them back in position. No reward. Sit. Sit. Yes. Stay. Free. So after we have done duration, you have 30 seconds to a minute with your dog staying in position. You introduced a hand signal, you introduced the cue, and they understand that they should only get up when you release them. You're now going to add distraction. So I do this in a controlled variable to start, and then I start adding tougher and tougher distractions for it. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a toy, and I'd suggest you do something similar for yourself as well as at home. And it's gonna feel counterintuitive because we're gonna reinforce them when they look at the distraction, but before they get out of position. Because the last thing I want for our stays is that we say stay, and then they get up and then get back down. And then we say stay, and they get up and get back down. And it's just this cycle of they do it wrong, we correct them. I want them to be very, very successful with this. So what we're going to do, same thing, we're gonna put our dog in position. So I'll say down, I'll say stay. And then I'm going to move the distraction. So I have this toy under my arm, you can probably already see. I'm gonna move it very lightly. Yes, so it all depends on your dog. Some dogs can't handle this moving around to begin. Yes, some dogs don't care about it, that's fine. And I'm rewarding him every step of the way and making it more and more challenging. Yes, good boy. And so notice I'm verbally marking him. Clicker for this one is a little bit challenging and can sometimes be, for Biggie specifically, is over arousing for a stay. I need him to relax in it, and a clicker will get him spun up and super excited, which is not what I want right now. So I make it more and more challenging. Yes. I'm rewarding him for staying, and then I'll say, free. All right, good job. Good. Go! Good boy. That's a good boy. The reason that's last is because if your dog can't hold it for 15 seconds, they're not gonna hold it for you walking across the room and back to them. For the stay to be complete, I build it same thing, that we can make it dynamic. We can go different places, we can walk circles around our dogs. We're trying not to walk just a straight line away. I will start like that to make it easy, but I'm going to quickly make it dynamic as the dog shows me that they understand the behavior. So same thing, you're gonna put your dog in position. Big's already in a sit, so I'll just tell him stay. And you're going to start super small. Meet your dog where they are. If that is just moving 1 little inch back, yes, return and reward, that is okay. That's where I start with a lot of dogs. So I move my leg back, yes, good boy, I come back, and then I can tell him stay again. I'm going to take 2 steps back, yes. I'm always marking at the distance I am away. So I'm slowly building it up 1 step at a time just to help them be successful. I'm always returning. Notice I'm not rewarding or putting my hands in my treat pouch until I'm right here, because I want to reinforce him in that position. I don't want to be far away and him getting up to come reach me. So I'll say stay again. I'll walk a couple steps back. Yes, good boy. I'm making it super successful where he's not getting up. If the first time I'm doing it, I'm saying stay and I'm turning around and walking away, and he gets up and I have to put him back, he's not learning to do it correctly. But we are going to quickly make it dynamic. Again, I got a couple steps in there. Those are usually the first and most challenging piece. So I'll say stay, I'll start turning my back, walking 1 step, come back. Every new piece is going to be a new challenge. Oops. So I reinforced him and he popped out while he got it. I put him back in position. I didn't tell him, I just said oops, because he knows what to do. I'll say stay. I will walk away, same thing. Come back, yes, good job. I'll come back and reward. And I'll say free, good. So in the beginning stages, I don't want you to walk all the way across the room and then call your dog to you, because they're going to start predicting that when they are sitting there and you hit a certain point, you're going to call them out to you. So I would encourage you to always return to the dog and release the dog there. So we're gonna do it 1 more time just to show you the dynamic aspect of it, because again, walking away is good. I want you to also be able to go sit down, go grab a bag of treats, go whatever you need to do. I need to make it dynamic. Don't practice in just a straight line. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'll say down. Yes, good boy. Good job. I'll say down. Okay. I'll say stay. So I'm gonna start moving. You probably won't be able to see me on camera, but I'm gonna walk that direction, and then I'm gonna walk this direction, and I'm gonna come and reward him in between. So starting that, that was not correct at all. Down, stay. Yes. So you're gonna go do random things. Go walk around a circle, walk different directions, sit in a chair. You're going to practice doing different things with your dog so they're not used to just doing a straight line. And whenever you're ready, you're going to go ahead and release. So I'll say free. Good job. And you can love on your dog for good job. And a job well done. So if you have any questions, same thing, please ask your instructor. But this is where we start for this day. Remember, the most important things I would say for this is, number 1, making it successful for your dog. If you're starting at half a step or 15 seconds, start there and grow it up. Don't push them so long that they break over and over and over again. Make sure you're returning to release. That's the other big thing a lot of people call out, and it makes it less successful of a stay. So thank you so much and happy training.